she disappear? Oh my god, she turned invisible. Oh, what did I do? I resort. He doesn't have anything. Wait. Freak. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of the Sims 3 Zombie Apocalypse Survival Let's Play Challenge, whatever you want to call it. Before I actually get started, I just want to let you all know that this is not going to be the traditional Zombie Apocalypse Challenge, as in I'm not gonna follow all of the rules that are on the Sims forums and stuff. I wrote down my own rules, but I did use inspiration from the challenge that's already out there. So first, I just want to start off with the story for my challenge, for specifically this Let's Play. The Let's Play takes place a week after the devastation of mankind. A nuclear explosion killed millions, but the deadly virus it released into the air killed even more. Any survivors are immune to an airborne disease and radioactivity, but a bite from a flesh-eating monster is immediately lethal. Their goal is to either find a cure or build a new society adapted to life among the walking dead. The challenge is complete when a member of the group finds a cure to the virus and cures 20 zombified Sims, or we reach Generation 4 and have a safe haven to continue mankind. I also wrote some roles, so first up we have the leader. The group must always have a leader to make the smart and oftentimes tough decisions to keep everyone safe and most importantly alive. Any deaths that occur within the group, especially while out on an expedition, will most often fall back on the leader's decisions. Because of this, the leader can be voted out and a new leader will be voted in by the group. Members of the group must always be accompanied by the leader or second in command on expeditions outside the safe camp. Next up we have the second in command. The second in command is chosen by the leader. This is the person who takes over while the leader is out on an expedition. This person can also take others out on expeditions without having the leader come along. The second in command is responsible for enforcing the rules as well as helping the leader make decisions. If a new leader is voted in, the second in command will only be changed if the new leader chooses to do so, and we will roll for these things, and you guys will also get to vote on these things as well. Then we have the scavengers. These Sims are good at gathering food and supplies when out. They have sharper reflexes and instincts which make them good at killing zombies. These are the Sims that go out with the leader or second in command most often and come back with whatever the group needs. Depending on the Sims traits, I will assign them one of these roles. So like rebellious Sims and all of that, they fall under scavengers. And lastly, we have geniuses. These are the clever Sims that will work to understand the zombie virus and hopefully find a cure for it. Geniuses don't go out often like scavengers do, but instead stay inside to do research as well as medically aid the rest of the group members if necessary. Sims who are good at gardening and handy will also fall under this label, as they will be specializing in that specific skill they have. Artists also fall under this category, as they will be able to create maps for our Sims to be able to travel farther away from the camp. I actually installed some default replacements for the beginning loading screen and the cast room, so it's like a darker theme, and I just thought that it was perfect, as well as the little messages that scroll at the bottom. I thought it was perfect for this little series. And also, the music for the game, the map view, create a sim, all of the music is replaced with, it was like instrumentals of other games. I think it was like The Last of Us and The Walking Dead, the series, but I don't know if it's gonna be copyrighted or not, so we'll see. We'll let it slide for this first episode, and if I can't use it, then I'll take it out. But the music I thought fit perfectly. So we're gonna be playing in this world called Rose Ward, and it's specifically made to be a zombie apocalypse world, so I'll leave it in the description. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because the story that it has attached isn't the same story that I made up, but you know. Alright, so here I have Rose Ward loaded in, and it's a beautiful world. It's so beautiful. It's a big world. It's beautiful. There's so much detail and time and effort that went into creating this, and I'll leave the description for if you want to download it. Just look at all of this. I have every single expansion pack except for World Adventures and Ambitions, which is the expansion packs that were used the most, I feel like, to create this, so I don't have all of the details in this, and I actually went in and tried to like see if I needed to replace some stuff that would be like randomly placed there instead of, there were supposed to be like skeletons and stuff laying around, but I don't have world adventures for that, so I guess that'll be less morbid looking though. Just look at the detail. Like, it, we'll see this as we're playing along, but it's just beautiful. So let me go in and start introducing these characters. If you saw that mini trailer film thing that I did, you will already know these characters' names and what they look like, but I'm gonna go ahead and introduce them more properly. So getting into meeting our survivors. This first sim I actually created because I wanted to have a sim that I created in this. For the rest of the sims that were in the the post that I made, they will appear a little bit later on for storytelling purposes to progress our survivors' story. So, everyone else was created by you guys. So here I have the first sim. His name is Milligan. He is brave, loves the outdoors. He's a bookworm, a light sleeper, and he's nurturing. He's a Taurus, and he's actually an adult. So he's the oldest. Everyone else is a young adult. I wrote everyone's biography out. The biographies for the rest of the sims, I actually took the backstories that you guys left under these sims, and basically just wrote it a little bit more detailed. So Lewis's backstory: he was a high school principal before the apocalypse. He lost his family during the Great Disaster and wandered alone for a few days until he began finding some survivors. Being the oldest and having the most experience in leadership, Lewis was appointed as the leader. That's my sim. Then we have Emma Anderson, who was made by Laura Lopez Garcia. I love this sim because of the description that they gave, so I wrote out her story, like, using what I was given. So Emma was a troublemaker all throughout her childhood. She's always been adventurous and a daredevil. Thanks to this, she was always suspended from school and eventually expelled. She's gained lots of street smarts along the way. Emma is also an easygoing kind of person, but loves to do crazy things just for a quick adrenaline rush. She doesn't miss her family, who couldn't put up with her behavior, and is quite excited about the idea of a zombie apocalypse. I love that. And while Lewis is our leader, Emma is our second in command, which I thought it's kind of ironic that the leader is a principal and the second in command is a trouble kid who used to get expelled all the time, or suspended all the time, and it was expelled from school. Like, I kind of love that. So, next up we have this sim, made by Smeen SKC. I can't read. Their name is Dressed Faust, and he was yelling at the sleeping bag a minute ago. So he's a loner, he's brooding, unstable, a perfectionist, and a genius, and of course he falls under our genius category. Here is his backstory. Drest has always been a loner. He never kept the few friends he had close to him, and his relationship with his family was practically non-existent. He spent his days hoveled up in his tiny apartment writing and doing his own research on bacteria. That might have explained why his apartment was filthy and cluttered, but who knows? Drest was so out of touch with the outside world that he didn't realize that the zombie apocalypse had begun until after he awoke from what he thought was a nap. I love that. I love in the description that I was given that he probably didn't even notice the apocalypse yet, so I had to write that down in his little biography. Next up, we have Sydney Demise, which is supposed to sound like sudden demise, which also I'm assuming is a reference to that one sim in Alice Specter's Garden who has the same name. Sydney has a good sense of humor. He's neurotic, he can't stand art, he's a loser, but he's a kleptomaniac. And his backstory is Sydney began stealing when he was a kid. Holding things he couldn't otherwise have in his little grubby hands felt good, and he's been a thief since. His dream was to steal his way to wealth before the apocalypse. Unfortunately for Sydney, there's no one left to steal from. Or is there? I had so much fun writing these backstories. So he is a part of our scavengers group. And, I mean, Emma and him, I feel like, would be friends for some reason. I don't know. I love that, though. Here we have Joy Bates. Joy is brooding. She's a night owl, and she's a genius and an animal lover. So she's gonna be the one to get us any horses so that we don't have to walk everywhere because we can't use vehicles. And Joy Bates was made by Jessie Michi. And here is her story. Joy was a straight A student at an all-girls academy before the apocalypse. She had a pair of workaholic parents and a little brother who was sent to an academy abroad. She was in class when the chaos began. While everyone panicked during the school's evacuation, Joy snuck out and ran home to find her parents turned into zombies. She never heard from her little brother again, but hopes that he was saved somehow. This next sim was made by Thought Patrol. So he is flirty, he's a perfectionist, he's neat, he's a schmoozer, and he's artistic. His name is Kiyoshi Asano. So here's his backstory. Kiyoshi has always had a talent for the arts. Before the apocalypse, he aspired to be a grand artist and escape the life of a stereotypical starving artist. After the devastation, he thought his dreams would have to remain just that, dreams. It wasn't until he saw one of his paintings make a fellow survivor smile that he chose to use his talent to give happiness and hope to those who lay their eyes on his masterpieces. And he's a part of our genius group because artists fall under that group here in my game, my rules. Because I'll have, when he gets his skill level, well, it kind of makes sense that he would already have a skill level, but I'm gonna use his arts skill level that he's gotta get as like his map creating skills. So once he gets that skill high enough for him to be able to make still life paintings, he'll make a still life of like painting of outside, and then we'll use that as a map. Our sims will have it in their inventory, and that way they can go out and explore more of the world. So right now they can only go as far as their feet can take them. We'll get into this actually with the rules. So our rules are survivors cannot go out alone unless they are the leader or second in command. Other group members will have to be accompanied by one or the other. The survivors may only explore the side of the town that they reside in. Only when an artist sim creates a map can they venture further away and explore more of the town. Survivors will have to travel on foot everywhere, but may befriend and take in wild horses if they have the animal lover trait or the equestrian trait. No vehicles may be used unless found, and we'll run out of gas eventually, and we're gonna roll for this. So we're gonna roll for how much gas a vehicle has when we find it, and we'll roll how long it'll last us, like how many rides, I guess. I have a little system for it. So we're gonna be using that. Alright, and that's it for the introductions. We got the introductions, the rules, everything out of the way. We can actually start playing now, and I'm sorry if you can hear my computer breathing like it's about to take off into space. It's running The Sims 3, like what do you expect? And also, we may or may not hear my cat who's giving me the death stare right now. She's very vocal, and if you have any cats, you know that there's nothing you can do about a very vocal cat. Oh, you hear that? Yes, I'm talking about you. I don't know if you heard that. Okay, let's start playing. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, wait, where? Oh yeah, everyone. So I have the Dexter the Bear mod, so you can basically like, kill sims this way. So that's how we're gonna kill zombies, and every sim has this because they can all, wield a kitchen knife and stuff, but not everyone will be using it. I locked this gate here that leads down to like this little bunker where we have our storage and stuff in here. So we're gonna actually go out and try to get some— Whoa, why'd she come up the stairs like that? She's gonna contemplate the meaning of life or something, isn't she? Consider the hollowness of life. That's so sad. See, these two are just playing catch. Alright, so I want to send them out to like catch some things or scavenge. So our scavengers, well, Emma would have to stay here. She would have to stay at Camp Grim to take care of everyone else, but I think I'm gonna send Lewis and Sydney. These two are basically our only scavengers for right now. So he loves the outdoors, so he can go fishing. Here we go. Oh, I just love the scenery of like The Sims 3. It's so pretty. Okay, I think I want him to go fishing. Maybe not too far from the camp just yet. Go here with Sydney, and I want him to, I guess, teach him how to fish. Okay, I'm gonna unlock this, and I'm just gonna lock it for everyone but my household, and I hope nobody else ventures out because that would not be good. Oh, I'm gonna put these in their in their inventories. Oh, not you, because they're scavengers and they need backpacks. Did I not? Oh, there we go. Stop playing catch. I want the others to kind of get to know each other in the meantime. So here goes Sydney, and here goes Lewis. It's just here, and we're gonna have him fish. And I want you, you know, be good for them to catch food before everyone gets hungry. They're starting to get somewhat hungry, so let's just say that Lewis is teaching Sydney how to fish right now. Look at them. Oh, also, I don't know if anyone noticed, but Sydney has heterochromia just because I felt like giving him heterochromia. In the description I was given, he has gray eyes, but I gave him a gray and a blue eye, which heterochromia is beautiful. So I gave him that. Let's look back at everyone in the camp. Emma's talking to Joy. Kiyoshi Asano grasps the basics. Yes, level that, get that skill up. Who's playing the guitar? Is it you? Well, look at that. He picked up the guitar on his own. Kiyoshi is painting back there, and Emma was speaking to Joy. No zombies around yet. And if you watch that little mini trailer that I made, you would see that that happened while I was setting stuff up. So I went in and I added like a couple of households so that we'd have some zombies in some of the houses. And while I was doing that, an alien decided to visit one of the households at night. But because I have the more dangerous zombies mod, there's a zombie that showed up and just attacked the alien. So now there's an alien zombie somewhere in this town, which I think is super cool because I've never seen that before, but also it sounds very terrifying to me. So who knows if we'll run into that. Nobody's caught anything yet. Oh wait, he has an anchovy. We need to have enough food for everyone. We don't want anyone to starve. No, you're not joining the criminal career. Have a great outing. You know what? Oh, what? Have a great group outing. And he wants to learn an athletic skill. We'll do that. No, you can't buy a stove. You want to cool down and catch a great anchovy. We'll see if you do that. We're not going to completely ignore their... Oh, you unlocked the bright side achievement. Well, we're not going to completely ignore their wants, but stuff like buying a fridge, he wants to learn a science skill. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Everyone wants to buy the appliances and join the criminal career, which is the only career available here. She wants to play with fire. You know what? I'm saving that. He wants to learn a guitar skill. He picked up the hobby, so why not? Oh, he wants to socialize with the supernatural. He's like, I want to see if I can speak with a zombie. Not right now, because you're gonna get eaten. Nope. Buy a rocking chair. Why? What? Blues? Is she playing the guitar? I don't care what anyone else thinks. I think you're... What? Oh, is this gonna be a thing? Ooh. I didn't even think about that. Who's gonna end up with who, I wonder? What are you doing? Consider the hollowness of life. Oh, you're just like Joy. Praise. Oh, he's like, you're such a great you're such a great second in command. Get to know. Ooh. Okay, they're finally catching things. They're getting to know each other. Interesting. I love to see them mingle around. She's such a loner. Blue, she's just out here playing the guitar on her own. She doesn't have any skills though. She's learning. No zombies yet. This is the second day in this world. It's Monday. Usually you start off on Sunday. Because it took me a whole sim day to kind of set things up with other zombies, you know. Oh, he caught a tiny fish, didn't he? He caught a little one. Oh, he has two. How come he has more than you and you're the one that's supposed to know how to fish? I mean, they both have 0 skill levels, though. Just to make things harder. He seems to be a natural at it. He is starving. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna pause here, and I'm gonna take... Okay, since she's a second in command, we're gonna give her... I'm gonna give everyone some food, start distributing the food. We'll feed the children first. So them two, and then everyone else is a young adult except for Joy and Lewis. Lewis, you hand this food to him, so everyone at home needs to be fed first. Let's see. Listen to story. She's like telling him one of the times she got expelled from school or something. We have this one. So we're gonna light the fire. We're distributing this food so that everyone at home can eat first, and then when they catch more, they can just come home. Yes, he grasps the basics of fishing. Contemplate surroundings. She's like, are we really safe here? Roast something. We're gonna roast this anchovy. And then I love that you two are just speaking to each other naturally, but you need to eat. So come here and eat. Does he have food? He doesn't have food. Okay. We're gonna roast this, and then who caught anyone? Okay, you caught this, so we're gonna give this to Dressed here, and then we're gonna have him eat. And now all we need is food for Lewis himself and you. You want to catch a goldfish. You don't really need to have a great outing, do you? I kind of hoped that they would catch a little bit more so we have enough for like breakfast. Well, this is more like lunch/dinner. They're all just coming up here to eat. What are you doing? No, roast anchovy. Oh, Joy, no! Oh, please don't starve to death. Alright, everyone's eating. Cool. Now you guys need to catch enough food before you get too uncomfortable and stop fishing. Fish until you catch as much as you can. Yes, he caught something. Okay, cool. Let's just see if they can fish a little bit more. So we have some spare food. We also need to find... We don't have a gardener with us, but they can start a garden. It doesn't mean they'll be good at it, but I want them to like find seeds and stuff so they can start a garden and prepare before winter gets here, because when winter gets here, all we're gonna have for food is what we stocked up on and maybe fishing, but they might freeze to death outside while trying to fish, so we don't want that. Come on, before the sun starts to set. Oh, you stopped already. Okay, you can... Well, he needs to stay here with him, though. Here, just fish a little bit more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why is his hunger not going up? Her hunger went up. His hunger went up. Her hunger... Why is yours... Oh, you're still eating, that's why. And they actually have a toilet under here, but and a sink, but I'm just gonna say that they gather water and use that. That's why there's these things here. They have toilet paper stocked up, and they have an old rusted toilet, which I'm not sure you can even see because it's so dark in here. I think he's gonna use the toilet. No, he just doesn't want to anymore. Okay, and he stopped too. So let's have them both. Oh, let's have them both go back. He has one for himself. He doesn't have anything. Wait. Freak. Okay. Damn it. I don't want him to starve. I don't want him to starve. What do I do? What do I do? I think after... She can go out on her own. She's the second in command. Okay, now that you're full... Oh, they're pillow fighting. That's cute. You're gonna have to come over here and just fish to get some food. Since you've already had your fill. She's the second in command, so she can go out on her own. So, once they get back, you get back. Come on. Okay, yes. You can take... Oh, wait, no. No, don't put it back on. Give this to her. You put this on. You come here and roast something. And then you just sit here and wait. You sit here and wait. So, come on, girl. We don't want your campmate, your fellow survivor to starve to death. It's gonna take her a minute though. Damn. Okay, while she does that, she went out on her own. What is he doing? Check sync. No, I silenced all their phones, but I can't stop them from using them. I hope they don't use them. These two are... Where are you going? No, 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 no. It's getting dark. Where are you going? We shoot to next room. What? What? Did she disappear? Hold on. It says she wants to use the toilet, but... Joy? Oh my god, she turned invisible. What in the hell? No, she's shooing everyone over. No! Here, you need to eat. I'm gonna reset her. Hold on. Oh, what did I do? I resort. But, it's gonna get late. I don't need any of you here. I'm gonna just lock everybody. Hopefully she can catch some food before the zombies start to, like, really show up. They're very nocturnal in this game. And then after she gets some food in, we'll go back, feed poor Sydney, and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it the first part. I'll probably record a few more parts ahead of time. But, okay, she caught one. Perfect. That's all we need. Go home. Go home. Yes, she caught a new type of fish. Okay, go home. Stop it. Go home. It's getting late. Come on. She wants to become friends with someone. We'll let you do that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Unlock. Yes, Sydney, I know. No, just in time. Lock everybody. Alright. So, here's Sydney. Eat. Eat! Eat, I say! We barely managed to feed everyone. Oh my god. Okay. Her bag. We're just gonna put it down here. And then... Oh, they did not get along. Praise. What was that? Whoa! What? What? Kiyoshi. Oh my god, what? He said, I don't care what anyone... You know what? Maybe it's the apocalypse. I don't know. Okay, bisexual king. He finds Emma and dressed attractive. Okay. That's interesting. Listen to complain. He's like, I don't like your art. I hate it. I hate art. Okay, well... I mean, you know what? Love is love, even in the apocalypse. I mean, what can we do? We can't do anything about it. He's eating... Why are you still starving? You didn't eat your fish. What? Go eat! What's wrong with you? Oh my god. Everyone else is eaten. You're tired. Okay, we're gonna give the bed to the children. So you can sleep in the top bunk. And then you're tired. But you want to praise him. You can sleep down here. Extreme sleep. And then we have sleeping bags. You're a loner. You'd probably sleep here. Although the leader would probably sleep here in case like a zombie came down or something. You can sleep there. I guess you would sleep here. And then all that's left. Do I have enough sleeping bags? Yeah. Okay, wait, no. I mean, whatever. You would sleep here. His hunger's going up. He needs to freaking eat. It is dark. It is dark. There's no street lights and stuff. Oh, wow, it is super dark. Okay, is my brightness all the way up on my screen? No. Okay, now it is. And it's still super dark. I hope you guys can see, or I'm gonna have to put, like, some sort of, like, filter, brighten everything up. Of course, you're playing with the fire. He wants to go fishing before 6 a.m. So in order to do that, you need to sleep, but you need to eat first. I think this is it for the first part. I don't think it was too exciting. Stop! Get off your phone. Stop it. Okay. those fires go out on their own. So we're just gonna have you sleep. If we can just get everyone into bed, so I can call it finally the first night. The first day is complete. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Thank you so much for watching the first part of this Let's Play. I'm actually having fun. I love stuff like zombie themed things. I grew up watching The Walking Dead and I love it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 2. Let me know what you guys think about this new series and anything you would like to see for me to implement into this series. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.